to another EOSIO Top 5 Moments of the Week. Now, please keep in mind, none of this is financial advice and you're strongly advised to do your own research. And as always, this is brought to you by the team at Helios, myself, Chris Barnes.
And Waxer. So let's start with number 5. Crypto Dunker has started a new EOSIO TA series.
That's right. Crypto Dunker, who's been an EOS influencer since the very beginning of the chain and an advocate, of course, has a YouTube channel with 4.3 thousand subscribers and has now begun a technical analysis series sponsored by us at Helios. He will begin doing this every 2 weeks thereabouts, and the video will look at the main EOSIO chains from EOS, Telos, Ultra, Proton, Wax, FIO, and eventually once the AMM is up, it'll be the UX network as well covered. So looking forward to seeing the great videos from Crypto Dunker. We also had him today on our live stream, Breakfast with Blockchain. So by all means, check that out and see what Mr. Crypto Dunker has to say and what we're looking forward to in these future video series.
And for number 4, so the analysis of Pomelo Season 2 has been released.
That's right. So this is a nice little summary of everything from the team at Pomelo, and basically the total funds from donations and the matching pool are just over $1 million at $1,061,724 raised. And this, of course, supports public goods that benefit the EOSIO ecosystem. The main categories were ecosystem growth, infrastructure, and DeFi. And interestingly, this time around, East Asia had the most donations, with North America second and Europe third, and that is the donors were from those locations. The summary also outlines some of the projects that broke the rules on quid pro quo and Sybil attacks. Now, certainly many of those who did break the rules weren't intentional. This is just not understanding, and no hard feelings, I think, to those who did get sort of their hands slapped. And hopefully, and this is just a lesson that we can all learn from and do better next time around. So for a list of the top 10 project recipients, certainly check out the article.
And now for number 3. So Telos and EOS have reached out to the Terra Luna community and devs with welcoming open arms.
Yeah, so both chains have publicly commented that they would prioritize support to the Terra Luna projects looking to migrate to another, more stable blockchain, which EOS and Telos certainly are. From EOS, they've offered engineering and migration support, along with grants that are available. And Telos is committed to fast-tracking any Terra-related projects through their Ignite grant program. So it's really great to see this type of extension of support to what's been a very difficult time for the Terra Luna community. So hopefully some of them take up this offer of support from both EOS and Telos.
Now for number 2. The YEILD plus Blue Paper preview has been published.
Yeah, so the full paper will be released on May 26th. So this is just a screenshot, essentially, of the table of context. And the preview shows us that the report will cover DeFi, liquidity incentives, risk analysis, oracles, and treasury structure and funding. In addition, there was deliverables that were addressed, and they seem to really be focused on TVL, or total value locked, as a key metric to be used in measuring the success of these initiatives. I know many of us in EOS are very keen to see more yield opportunities and plus some more stuff, surely, yield plus, but just more yield available on the chain. There's really not a whole lot in EOS right now. Rex is quite low, as we all know. So great to see what's coming out from this group. And hopefully it'll be kind of pushed along quickly as well. So this would, unlike the other blue papers, which have a lot of sort of forward-looking and projects will take a bit of time to actually come to fruition, it'd be really nice to see some extra heat put on the yield plus projects and proposals to really kind of come forward and get it into action right away.
And now for number 1. Our top EOSIO moment of this week is that Telos are now preparing for their big appearance at the CoinDesk sponsored event called Consensus, which will be held in Austin, Texas from June 9th to June 12th.
Yeah, this is certainly a really big deal for Telos, as this event is expected to have 15,000 attendees with over 400 speakers across 4 action-packed days. Telos, being a Block 3 sponsor, will actually have their own room at the event, and they'll be able to host their own side sort of speakers and events in their own room to draw as much attention to Telos and, of course, EOSIO in general. They've also released a promo code for those who want to attend this event with a 25% discount, and we'll share that in the description below this video. I don't think this will be the last time that we cover this event for Telos in our top 5 moments leading up to the actual event itself. And we definitely wish them all the success in the world and really standing out and shining a big spotlight on the power and the prowess of EOSIO technology as demonstrated through the Telos project.
And that concludes this week's top 5. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again next week.
And of course, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, all those things. We keep coming at you every week with more top news from EOSIO. And, follow us along. We also do our live blockchain and breakfast event every Friday, and plus much more interviews and content coming your way. So subscribe.